What's good? It's your girl, Miss Aaliyah Renee, and we're here again with another episode. So what's good, y'all? Hope everyone is doing great. Today we're going to be talking about just your weight loss journey and what motivates you to do anything that you want to do. Basically, if it's weight loss, if it's get another job, if it's whatever your goal is, what motivates you. So a few weeks ago, I was at a place and a guy came in and he was talking about, hey, what kind of smoothie can I get, or what kind of shake helps with weight loss or you balance your weight. And he said he had gained a lot of weight, like 20 pounds from COVID, which most of us did, including myself. I gained a lot. Then I tore my meniscus. So it was a lot going on. So I was like, okay, I can relate. And it happened to be another person that was there, and they mentioned, they do fasting. Like you hear a lot of people say they do intermediate fasting. And, I'm just listening. I'm like, okay, yeah, because I do have a background of being a health coach, worked for Johnson C. Smith Healthplex, trained a few people, was about to be a personal trainer, but that ASM test was just not it. On top of trying to get a business degree, yeah, the way my mind was set up at that time and who my professors were, it just didn't work out. So I chose my main degree over that personal trainer, all them muscle parts, and that just really turned me off. But I still always had a fitness background. I've helped people, and with the health coach, I was still able to kind of train to a certain extent. So when I heard this, I'm just listening, because one thing about me, I don't jump into everybody's conversation. I listen. I'm one of those people that you might not even get me to say nothing if I even know stuff. I'm going to listen first. I got to figure you out. Like, do I even want to waste this energy on this conversation? So the guy was nice enough to buy a smoothie. So shout out to you if you ever run across this. I appreciate that. But, with me, people say it's hard and it's different factors. We all got stories to tell. We all got things in our lives that may hinder us and make it difficult than others. At the end of the day, it's how bad you want it. And it's no excuses that need to be made. I've seen my mom deal with her weight. She was on like steroids, prednisone for a long time. And if anybody know, that drug does blow you up. So it is hard for you to lose weight. It's people who have thyroid issues. It's a glucose factor. It's a lot of factors out here, but never get it twisted. You always can lose weight. They got pills out here that you can lose weight. And then if you want to go under the knife, which you're going to have to lose weight to even get to that level. But it's ways to lose weight. And on the healthier tip, for me, intermediate fasting or fasting, if you're doing it religious wise, those are temporary things to do. Those are something that you don't do consistent. So when you do that, it works for some, but it also make you go back, because for you was craving your body of just the natural foods that it needs every day. You're restricting yourself to a low calorie or not eating at all, and then all this, or eating between certain times. So when you do kind of get off of it, you end up eating more because you're trying to catch up for what you lost. Your body just naturally does it. And it does well from some people. But if you look at people who say that they were fasting and yeah, they may lost all these pounds, kudos to you. But a lot of it don't be longevity. They're fat now. Or yeah, you're having to start it again. Whatever. Even with diets are not something that, you can be consistent with, because you're taking away something that you may like. So I don't really believe in diets. I don't believe in that fasting. And what works for you, works for you. When I got at my mid 30s, I just felt like, 30 in general, that it was really hard for me to lose weight. And that's what I was telling myself until I actually put the time in. So that means, yeah, if I'm working out, and I can be working out a lot, and when I was younger, my body may just, all I need is work out. So I can eat whatever I want and then work out, and I'm good because I was younger. But as you get older, them hips start to spread. Things happen to your body. They start to mature a little bit and develop a little bit different. So now you're going to have to eat right and work out to keep that figure. And some of y'all take the easy roads with them BBLs, and still you got to keep them looking right because you still got to get old and stuff do drop and spread. Even if you got it done, it still drops and spread. It's just naturally, it happens. So you still got to take care of yourself. For me, like I got a photo shoot coming up for my birthday, y'all. It's a huge milestone of a birthday, and I'll probably share it with you. I don't look it, so I'm excited because age has always been a thing for me since I was doing like the music and stuff. You always wanted to be younger because people for some reason perceived you better, took you better if you were younger. So I always was kind of skeptical. After 25, it was like, ooh, I'm gonna always be 25. But the older I get, thankfully to God and the good genes I got with my parents, I don't age too bad. I can tell I'm getting old. Like I see little lines nobody else can see, but we all can see little things about us. Um, and then I don't really have gray hairs. I'm thankful for that. My mom didn't get hers till like late 50s. So hey, and I'm gonna be one of those people. I'm gonna try to rock it out and be sexy with it because there's some bad older ladies with gray hair that look really good. I'm trying to be her. That's my goal if it ever happens to me, which I know is coming. But my motivating factor is I know my birthday's coming up, so I bought a couple clothes. I bought a whole bunch of outfits. And today I got my actual dress that I want to wear if I do go somewhere for my birthday. And I put it on and I got like a size bigger because of the measurements. I didn't get like the curved size because I'm a little curvaceous. I didn't get the curved size. I just got the regular normal people without hip size. So I went up to like an extra large, right? Honey, sis put it on today and it was big, yo. It was like extra big, but the material clings to you, so it doesn't matter. It's just loose in like the arms and a little bit in the stomach because it's got a flat stomach. But, it's just, that's my motivating factor. I love the way I look in my clothes. I love getting compliments that I look great. You look like you work out. You have a nice shape. It's mine. It's earned. It's genetics, and it's built by working out and taking care of my body, drinking water, and minding my business. That's my motivation. Taking care of myself so I look good. Not only do I look good, I feel good. So you have to find that motivating factor. Like for me to be able to shop online, I know what size. I look at the measurements. I know what size my waist is, my upper body, and my hips. Because them hips now, that's one thing about us black girls, them hips and that butt. It's some outfits we might have to struggle with. But overall, I know my size. And it's a size that I'm happy for. Like, it ain't nothing crazy. It's sometimes hard to find it. But, I like my size. I'm comfortable in it. I don't have to struggle to try on stuff. I order it and it works. Once every blue moon you might get something that's cut small around the hips or your butt. It might be a little bit too tight and you have to send it back. But that's my motivating factor. When I look in the mirror after even with my clothes off, I'm like, oh girl, I'm my own motivator. You know what I'm saying? Because I have had issues with my weight. Other people thought I was crazy, but we all have our things. You know what I'm saying? So for me, and this is what you got to find out for anything that you want and anything you want to put yourself to set to do, you got to find out what motivates you. It's nobody else's purpose to hype you up. Like, yeah, I enjoy, the compliments or the women saying, darn, how do and then I could tell the story like I'm doing now. Or, sometimes the guys is really, y'all niggas is purrs, and I'm gonna do a post. Definitely do a show about that. Cause some of y'all just nobody really want to hear that. A lot of the times, us women don't want to hear, especially older women. We done been through that. That don't do jack for us. Compliment me and say I look nice. I don't need it. All that extra stuff that y'all be doing is real lame to me. But still, my factor is I like to look good in what I wear. I like to, I always wear my jeans kind of fitted. I always wear my clothes where you can see this girl work out. This girl take care of herself. I wasn't into anything baggy my whole life. I like fitted clothes. So I needed to work out. And the size that I am or the way that I look and I'm made, like the Coke bottle shape, anybody that's shaped like that and that's naturally built like that, we are a cheeseburger, a slice of pizza away from being fat. Period. Anybody tell you different, they lying. Some of y'all may just have them, you're young and it ain't hit you yet. But like some of us who are very curvaceous, you gotta work out. Like my arms, they get big easy. So I don't do arms because I buck up easy anyway. But I still, you put some weight on, you looking, these niggas is scared of you because you looking cock diesel out here. So, that getting to the point, my motivator factor is I enjoy how I look. So I take care of myself. I also enjoy how I feel, like I'm not as tired. And yeah, I'm tired because I work all the time. So I do be tired, but it's a different type of tired. It's like I know I worked out. I know I worked all day, but I still got energy. I still am able to move around. That's my motivating factor. My stress level is down. My anxiety is down. So for whatever you have, stop making excuses that you can't do it. Stop making excuses. If you get tired of seeing yourself the way you are in any situation you in, whether you're fat, whether you're skinny and want to gain weight, whether it's you and stuck in the same job and being broke, or you driving this car that you don't want to, or you got a life that's just trash or messy and you need to go see the lady. You got to figure out what motivates you. Is it your kids? Is it your family? Is it this car you want? Is it this home you want? All those things are motivating factors, and people got to tap into what you want, not worrying about what everybody else perceive you like. Like mine is, I like the way I look. I like the way. I don't care what they think, even though it adds to it. But my factor, I like it. I'm the one that gotta do this when I'm tired, when I done had 5 clients that day and stood on my feet all day and I'm tired, my fingers hurt, my back is killing me, I done micro locks for the whole day. I gotta still work out. I gotta push myself through this workout. Why? Because I like the way I look. And yeah, you still can listen to your body sometimes when you can't do it, but the fact is being consistent in whatever your desire to gain or to do or to achieve is to be persistent, consistent, and just do it because you want to do it. So I'm gonna just cut it at that. I ain't even going any more details in it because I feel like I really made the point. It's up to you to be your own motivator. You are your own cheerleader. Nobody, it's some people say they care, but nobody cares. Nobody cares about you the way you care about you. If that makes sense. Just listen. Say it to yourself. Nobody cares about me the way I care about me. Meaning, even your mom or your dad, your sisters, your husband, your wife, they not gonna love you like you should love yourself. That's what I'm saying. Nobody, like, even with your kids, nobody gonna love your kid like you love your kid. So you got to find what motivates you. You got to find the reason, your why. What motivates you? Why am I doing this? What makes me want to do this? Because when times get hard, that's where you're gonna have to tap in. When my clients get locks, I'm like, yo, why you want to get locks? Because this is a full process. Why you want to get micro locks? Because that costs a lot. Why? It can't because I don't want to do my hair. That's not good enough. You're spending $400, $500, $600 and some dollars for an investment that you got to put work in. It ain't, you got to be careful with your hair. You got to do this. You got to do that. What's your why? So y'all tap into that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this motivates anybody that's going through any journey in their life where they're trying to get higher, get better, or do whatever goal you are set out to do. Find the reason why. Find your motivating factor and make sure you stick to it. Make sure you stick to it. Again, you guys are rocking with me on the Aaliyah Renee show. Definitely follow me on my natural hair page at Natural Styles by Aaliyah Renee. And again, you know, I'm big about that positive energy, making sure you're around, you know, good people. Don't let none of that negative stuff get up in your bloodstream and just have you looking out. Because y'all see, yeah. That's because I mind my business, drink my water, and stay out the way. Young kids, that's what you do. You got your aunties out here. They looking young as y'all. You know, some of us look way better because some of y'all been going through it at a young age. And it's all good. You can get it together. Mind your business. Stay out that drama. Drink your water. And when you get our age, you still can be flourishing because y'all know black don't crack anyway. But yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Don't let that negative energy get in you, and make sure you are positive. You thanking God, you living the way you should, and you making sure you putting out that good energy so you can get it back. You guys have a blessed week.